Ooh. Hello and welcome to Thursday Night Onlyfigs. I am your host, Mr. Modern Toyfer, and I am joined by the founder of the Neca Illuminati, the delayer of shipments, the procrastinator of pre-orders, my YouTube wife, Mrs. Modern Toyfair, Jarmar _games. But that's not all. I'm also joined by the man Modern Toyfair has full custody over. The man out to his prime pop, but he refuses to stop. The Twilight Knight, the master of Mac, the three-pump chump of taking the show off the rails, Nate. How's everyone doing tonight?
Hello.
Wonderful. You?
How is everyone doing?
I'm doing a lot better now that I have power.
Yes.
So for anyone tuning in who did not see the post yesterday, we were all set to go, and then my power went out and decided not to come back till late at night. So I do apologize, but we wanted to make sure that we still had a live stream for everybody. So
Everybody.
and if you're watching this after the fact because you couldn't be here live because it's a Thursday instead of a Wednesday, we will be back to normal hopefully next week, as long as nothing crazy happens. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so here we are to talk about some toys and probably get a little inappropriate on the internet.
Yeah.
Inappropriate?
What the internet?
No. What are you
It's what the
talking
internet
about?
is made for.
Now I've lost my marker. There it is. Well, this week we don't have anything in the chat yet, so I guess we can get right into it for the numbers game.
You seemed unsure about that.
Well,
but
no, Nate
sure.
was doing something. I was trying to figure out what was in his hand. I thought he was like trying to show us something.
I
Oh.
was plugging something in.
Oh my. That goes really well with next week's episode.
Well,
Oh.
Hey. You'll get that joke in about 10 days. Well, 8 days. I forgot it's Thursday already. Oh, man.
That's right. We're behind.
Yeah, it's great to see Nate's glorious fit. Wow.
wow.
Guess
Yes.
Me and Jamar will just kindly go fuck ourselves, apparently.
That is true. That
Well.
is true.
I mean, you are the face that they click every week, so I guess I can't be too
It
mad.
is.
Me and Jamar kind of already knew it because anytime our faces have been on the thumbnail, it doesn't go nearly as well. So can't fight math. You said it, not me. Ouch.
I think it's worse because you said it about yourself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Nate, numbers game.
Yes. So I didn't just come up with it. And it is in response to my hoodie this week. So we're gonna go between 1 and 30, and it is how many studio albums has Iron Maiden released?
Can you give us a hint? How long
Yeah,
is
it's
Iron
between
Maiden?
1 and 30.
All right, well, I'm going to go with...
I've got my guess. I'm just throwing numbers at the wall.
Wait, let's see. How many? Nah, that seems high. Okay, I'm gonna say. Oh boy. There we go. What's today?
The 30th.
3:30.
Mhm.
Oh, look at that. It's also Happy Canton, Ohio Day. It's 330.
It's more than Canton, Ohio, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Isn't
like
it?
All-Star County, and then some.
Well, Cleveland.
Not that we
yeah,
live there.
That's true. Yeah, I live in Holmes County. I don't know where that is. Where is Holmes County?
Yeah.
I live in Egypt.
Yeah. I live in Michigan.
Wait, I thought you... Oh, that's right. You did just move last year from Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
What, Arkansas? That means you left your fellow bearded bald brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arkansas is kind of a big place.
Yeah.
There's more of us there than you'd think.
Yeah. More bald white dudes with beards who collect toys than you'd imagine in Arkansas.
Well, the
Okay.
toys part is rare.
Yeah.
But
I'm
bald
assuming-
white guys with beards in Arkansas are pretty common.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. All right. I'm ready if you are, Jar.
Oh yeah. I've been ready. I've been ready.
Alright.
Remember?
Oh,
Victory
okay.
all day?
The only thing I'm not ready with is the actual answer. So
Oh.
I have the answer. I just don't have a picture of the answer.
You don't have a representation of it. So that way there's
Right.
no tomfoolery.
Right.
Why do you do that? I need to put up.
All right.
There it is. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Can you see that?
8.9?
No.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, my finger is off. It's 17.
Why'd you do that in such a light green?
Well, that's the only Sharpie that I have right here. And if you've been paying attention, I've been using that Sharpie all this month, sir.
Oh, I didn't pay attention. Yeah!
What do you mean, yeah?
I'm confused.
17, I chose
Do you not know?
18. Oh, you chose
Yeah,
17.
I chose 17.
Fuck, God damn it.
17.
I thought you were having a stroke. Are
I
you okay?
was, yeah.
So yeah, a little behind the scenes. Before we record, after we record, and then when we switch over to do the live stream, Michael says, "Hey guys, you got like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it is, to grab your things." I thought I was ready, but I forgot that this is a weekly purchase, so I'm gonna have to grab it off the shelf.
So should I just go instead?
No, he's going to. He's right there.
All right.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was just going right there. Why does
that
Ohio
what?
keep having train derailments and power outages? Because Ohio fucking sucks. That's why.
I don't know.
It is-
I don't live in Ohio. I live in Egypt. So ask
Yeah.
me about the Egyptian train system, and I will give you
I
all
will
the
ask you
information.
about the Egyptian.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
train
Tell us
system,
more.
Jarmar. Please tell us all about it.
Yeah.
What, you don't think we have trains in Egypt?
What kind
No,
of
I
trains?
know they do, but you said specifically about the Egyptian train system.
Yeah.
So tell us about
Oh
it.
Tell us
yeah.
something about
Well, one, how many derailments have you guys seen reported on the Egyptian train system?
Well, up until East Palestine, they didn't
well,
report all the ones here.
answer the
so-
question. How many?
None.
None.
Exactly. That's because it's perfect. Thank you. Next question.
I mean, there's literally a train in Sandusky that has been hanging off of an overpass for months because they didn't talk about it, but now they are because of East Palestine. So reporting about it is meaningless.
Have you heard any reports about it?
All right, just show us your damn thing.
Also, how do you think we built the pyramids? We had a train system. People don't realize that because the train tracks are actually covered by the sand. So, again, next question. So yeah, I don't know how the fuck I forgot about this weekly purchase, because this is probably one of my favorite non-turtle purchase, even though it's technically related to turtles, but it's not a turtle purchase in, I don't know, a very long time. Very long time. Also because I like the big beefy, watch.
He was almost in next week's episode. Just saying.
Next week's episode. Anyways, it is Zog. And look at that sexy thing. I'm gonna hold it by the tail and hopefully. Oh no!
He threw his.
He dropped the
Utrom.
But yeah, I think I hinted to this last week because I had the Utron in the Walker suit, and he was gonna be smashing it. And this thing lives up to all my excitement. This was like a game day decision for me to purchase this when the pre-order link went up, and I'm so happy I did. It's so big. It's not like the most articulate figure. It was very oily, right? Yours is oily, right?
It's very smooth. He's just
very,
ooh.
not tight joints at all. Yeah. Very good. The only problem I had was getting the tail in there. I couldn't get it. I got it in.
Yeah, mine doesn't say snug. Mine keeps coming out.
Yeah.
Do you have to
I got it in there now. I had to be pretty forceful with it.
Okay.
But the detailing again, I wouldn't say NECA has the best head sculpts of all, but I will say that they have overall the best body and detail sculpts out of any company. And the reason why I say that is just if you look closer, just at the arms, I don't know how that's not gonna really do anything. And my camera's doing crazy. Anyways, it's just so fucking detailed, and it still holds oh man, it's fucking good. I love the wash that it kind of has on it to make it seem grungy and whatnot.
Plus
and then
all
this here
lines.
This is my favorite feature. Open the mouth, the tongue kind of comes out, right? Can you see that?
Oh shit! I didn't notice that.
You can move.
The tongue's articulated.
The tongue.
Holy fuck!
Yes, it's like a little ball joint on there. So if I want to make it look like he's dead, you can't get really too wild with it. But
yeah, you can kind of put it off to the side a little bit.
Look at that! Look at that tongue! Look at that little tongue action in there. It's so awesome. It's fucking great.
Well, now knowing that, I wish I would have added him to next week's episode.
I know. Actually, that was another one I was surprised. I was like, are we not getting that? But that's cool. But yeah, honestly, this one kind of is like a special turtle figure for me. Again, not turtle, but really cool right now because my son likes turtles because I like turtles obviously, but he doesn't like turtles. He just thinks they're cool. Right now, he is madly obsessed with dinosaurs. So when I opened this up and I was like, "Hey, I got a new Ninja Turtle toy," and I opened up and he saw it was a Triceratops, he lost his shit, and that was like really really cool and special moment. So like, when I'm old and gray and I found out that he sold this on eBay for like $16, I'm gonna have that memory though. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have that memory of like, oh man, I remember you got so excited. Why are you selling my collection? And why is this nurse stealing from me? Because I'm senile at that point. Yeah. I'm glad that was fun, and I hope you guys had that nice heartwarming moment. My second weekly purchase is sort of
This is gonna be depressing because that was a weird lead-in.
well, yes, it actually is. It's actually I don't even know if I can show. Do you have the ability to blur out
No,
something?
no, I don't.
Interesting.
Are
Interesting.
you showing Nate's thing that he showed us off air?
No,
Which I'm still showing. I'm just not showing
Wait.
all of it.
I'm gonna. Okay, here we go. Okay, actually, this will help with the lawyers. Okay, so like we don't get sued for this because technically, I think right now this character is canceled, but I did get it on sale. Did I show this off already, or did I not? I'm not sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We have no idea what's about to happen.
Okay, did I show this off already?
He's not canceled. He's been redeemed.
I don't think he's been redeemed. If you read the text message, it kind of seems a little bit more cancelable. So
I didn't know there was a text message. I heard that she recanted the statement. It came out that he called 911 and there was allegedly a video.
Okay, we'll wait till the video evidence comes out. But the text message that she was sending to him seems very uncomfortable and kind of scary. So yeah, just for purposes right now, this is a unknown Marvel character who comes with an apple and who was on a TV show with Loki. So that's my other weekly purchase. Yeah, I got it on sale. So cool. That's all I'm saying there. Yeah. That's my weekly purchase. Did I show this?
I don't think so.
I feel like you did.
You might have.
I remember
a couple of weeks ago.
No, because I just recently got.
I got this last week, I assume.
I showed it. Maybe that's what I'm confused.
Maybe that's what it was.
Someone showed it.
And I can't remember if I
Nate
told
got
you.
it, and we were discussing the fact that we couldn't find it on as big of a discount as he would.
Yeah.
Maybe that was right because I went back. Maybe I don't know who I was talking to now. I don't know. I talked to so many people, but I remember saying like, "Oh, I'll just wait for it to go deep down on sale." And then
that was us.
After, it couldn't have been last week because when did the news come out?
The news came out like this week.
So yeah, it must have been. I must have just been talking to someone on the phone, or not on the phone, just in person. But I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go buy this. It's on sale." And then, maybe I was just telling my wife. But like, hey, it's on sale. I'm gonna wait till it gets cheaper. And then this news came out, and we were at Target, and they were like all gone, and there was only one left. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy it now because this may be gone. And then, maybe okay, yeah. Anyways, the person I was talking to,
was your wife?
I think they said like, yeah, I think it was, and she said people are gonna buy it now because if he gets canceled.
Yeah, if he gets canceled, they'll buy it because then it'll be impossible to get your Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah. Or at least this version. Mm-hmm. And I said unnamed Marvel character. We are not naming the character on here.
I mean, Kang has variants that
that's true.
In theory could not be
that's
that
true.
Face. So
they
might have to not be that face.
The one I purchased is a different variant who may or may not have been arrested for domestic violence. I'm just saying, I don't know. That's all I have.
this variant
literally, please just go, Michael.
Oh man, I guess I have to start the same way you did.
But if I bought it on sale, that's better though, right?
Sure. Right. Until
that makes sense.
Like, I guess I didn't know there was text messages. So you'll have to show me that off air. But
yeah,
last I heard, he was in the process of being redeemed. So I guess we'll find out.
It's still possible.
We'll see how much money Uncle Walt has to dig him out of this hole. But
Uncle Walt is dead.
He still has money. Trust fund babies.
His pockets are alive.
Yeah. Real quick.
Is that Mickey?
this this Zog is the second figure this year that Michael lost his shit over. How hard it is to get, and weeks later it was easy to order. First was Giant T-Rex. Technically, I don't remember bitching about this one because we decided kind of last minute that we were going to get this one.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have never said Zog was hard because I know Wes went, like when he went the first time and he saw some of the Haulathon stuff, Zog was one of the ones that he saw. And I was like, I don't want to get it now.
The accessory set. Like, don't get me wrong, I still never have seen it in person until I ordered it online.
As well.
But yeah, that was never a situation where I think we complained about that. Also, the Giant T-Rex was last year, sir. So,
oh, the Hammond.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what T-Rex?
Let's see. Of course, Jarmar is excited about a toy tongue. Jarmar waited for that domestic abuse clearance sale.
See, that's okay though. It's okay. That's a good way to do it. Maybe if more people were bad actors, I'd get more of my toys on sale.
I'm not gonna make a joke I want to make. I'm not.
Is there any Never mind.
I'm not gonna make the joke I want to make. But you couldn't beat that price.
How could you? How could you? There's no way. That was actually really good. That was really good. And I don't know. We're not making light of the situation.
No,
I know. It's a
no
toy.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's a toy, but like, it's still kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And unfortunate.
Anyway, this is a toy show. So I also got Zog. I also ordered mine the same time. I did not know that he had an articulated tongue because mine like stayed attached to the bottom like jaw when I moved it. So I just assumed it was just molded funny. But then you showed me like, oh my god, it does move around. So now I'm super excited about that. But now I am also going to have to hunt down some Ultrons for him to beat up. Ultrums.
Yeah, Utrum.
There's no L.
Utrum.
But yeah, so
what was it again?
Utrum.
Yeah, it's such a good figure.
Yes,
such a good figure.
Scalper's making the accessory set hard to get. Can you guys discuss your thoughts on the secondary? Go watch that episode.
Oh, there is an actually episode for it.
Yeah, I mean that episode for everyone else comes out tomorrow, but for him, he's already seen it because he's a Patreon member. Which if you want to also have already seen that episode or any other episodes before they come out, you can head over to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair. Link will be in the description below. Anyway, so.
And that's why we love our boy Hijo.
Yeah. So I did. That was close. Some graphic design work for a fellow YouTuber who will be joining us on the show hopefully in the coming weeks. And he gave me some store credit for his store. And I used it to get some things that I didn't want to pay my money for. So I got Alf so I could get the popcorn.
I was going to say that you get a figure as well if he remains.
But yeah, so I've got him. I got the Action Force Valaverse Sergeant Slaughter. Mostly just because I liked the weapons he came with and some of the other accessories. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And also, yes, sir?
That's the wrestler, right?
Yeah, that's Sergeant Slaughter, the wrestler, yes.
But Valaverse doesn't do wrestlers.
No, so he was in G.I. Joe, so G.I. Joe did him.
Oh,
so
okay.
Sergeant Slaughter's a little bit of a easy license to get. Like, he has no problem. He's not going to be like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, if you're willing to pay his price, he'll do it. So Bobby...
Which he used to be difficult because of his WWE ties.
Yeah, but he's no longer contracted through them. But yeah, so Bobby reached out to him because he's like, well, since this line is very, G.I. Joe adjacent, it makes sense to have him. And he also felt like he actually talked about in our interview with him, he felt that the G.I. Joe version, because they wanted to make him superhero-like, so they made him bigger, where he wanted one that was a little more normal sized. So he made him he made
realistic.
He made a couple versions of him actually. Yeah, I mostly wanted him because he had the Deagle, the big handgun, and he had the grenade launcher, and I really liked the sunglasses and some other stuff. So he's cool though. I'm not gonna lie, I might keep him. I don't know I don't know what I'd do with him. I might switch his head out because I don't really have a need for Sergeant Slaughter, but who knows? Anyway, the last thing I got, this is something that I had been waiting for a while. Big Bad Toy Store started to ship some, but didn't ship them all because, as always, they apparently just get shit in batches nowadays. But it was fully in stock on this person's website, so I've got my black and white NECA Dracula.
Nice.
So super excited. I haven't taken them out yet because I've just been busy and depressed because I haven't had power. But yeah, so really cool. I might open him up while Nate does his thing, so Nate can yell at me for not paying attention to him. But yeah,
that sounds cool. I mean, it's a good thing you didn't open it when you didn't have power because you wouldn't have been able to see it. So.
I was gonna make that joke, but I was like, nah, I won't do that.
I will be here to make that joke.
Yes. It's always got to be one of us that will cross the line that the others won't. And you'll find out that a lot in next week's episode. Real quick. Patrons can see an episode early. Wow. YouTube influencer who owns a toy store. Who could that be? I guess I have to tune in next month to see who it is. I don't know if it'll be... Well, I guess technically at this point it would be next month because that'd be April. But yeah. Yeah, you will have to tune in.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? If you go over to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair and pledge $5, you'll get to see the episode before everyone else on YouTube as well. Oh man, Nate, I believe that it makes it your turn.
Oh, okay. So let's do the toy show stuff first. Because I did go to the Great Ohio Toy Show last weekend. So
all the way from Michigan?
Yeah.
That's a pretty long drive.
It is a very long drive.
Yeah.
It's in Xenia, Ohio, famous for two things, a tornado and the movie Gummo. I think I mentioned that last week. That's okay, though. So I went there. It's massive. It's like 7 super large, fairground buildings full of toys. And by the third building, you're like, oh, it's another building full of toys. Like you sort of get burn out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I did pick up a couple of things. I got a couple of good deals. The first purchase of the day was this vintage collection from back in the day. It was a Kmart exclusive.
Holy crap,
that tells you a little bit about the time frame that we're talking about. They weren't huge then, but they were still bigger than they are now. But this is the Endor ATST Crew. So this was my first purchase of the day. So I picked up that. And I also picked up a Transformers Cindersaur, who turns into a Velociraptor very quickly. And I picked up, where did it go? Oh, here it is. So Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness had an exclusive at Target, and it was one of the multiverse Doctor Stranges with one of those cool, effect things. Well, somebody obviously just wanted the effect things because I got the figure for $5. So I'm not terribly upset about that because it was originally like 30 something. Yeah. So, if I'm not going to be able to get a bunch of those rings, I don't really care about one. You know what I mean? So, and then I got 2 more things from there. One is I did dip my toe into a Transformers upgrade kit. So this is an upgrade to 6-Shot. And I actually didn't show 6-Shot before. So this is a good opportunity for me to show off 6-Shot, who is, like all great 80s toys, a ninja. So he's a Transformers ninja. So the extra pieces on him were a new head. It's actually a more classic toy-inspired head rather than the Headmaster little feature that it was. He does have new hands, but I don't have a small enough screwdriver yet, so I got to go get one to be able to take them out and put them on. So the hands aren't changed out yet, but they're fully articulated hands and fists.
Wait, you have to have a screwdriver to take his hands out?
Yeah, on this one.
Interesting.
And then this one also came with 2 swords and 2 scabbards that fit on his back. So upgrade kit for 6-Shot. Yeah.
like
he's
that.
an awesome character. He was in Headmasters. He was like the main, well, not the main villain, but he was a cool, super awesome bad guy that maybe had questionable allegiances. So super awesome.
So real quick, NECA going back to like 90s with this cape because they used the collar to make it so it's got the little like U-shaped like hook on the neck feature.
Oh, nice.
Like back in the old like Kenner days. Also, it's so silky.
Nice. My favorite purchase of the toy show, though, was not even a real purchase. It was given to me by my good friend Clifton, who runs Happy Pappy's Toys in Canton, Ohio, nowhere near where I live. And in the early 2000s, or early to mid 2000s, there was a line of action figures called Adult Superstars action figures. And I never got any. And they've become quite pricey on the secondary market. But he had a bin with some figures in it, and one of them happened to be one of those. And I have the legend of the silver screen, certain movies, as well as other movies, as well as a former flame of Mr. Charlie Sheen. It is Ginger Lynn. So I have an actual Ginger Lynn action figure. I couldn't be happier. And yes, the clothes are removable, and I can't take them off here.
No,
So yeah. So that's one of the reasons why they're really pricey, because I think the clothes deteriorate over time. But like sealed versions, I don't see them go for much less than $100.
Do they deteriorate or they just get worn out from use?
I don't know. If you're using it, I mean, not to like totally go against next week's show, but if you're using an action figure, you should probably seek help.
I thought you meant it was like edible, like they deteriorate that way.
No,
I just googled Ginger Lynn. I did a Bing search. I'm sorry, I'm on Internet Explorer. Not a good thing to do if you're at work. Just so you know.
Yeah, no,
for obvious reasons.
Definitely wouldn't.
But I thought like. Maybe because I have safe search off, but I thought maybe possibly when I type it in, it would just show me like her Wikipedia. It showed me much more than her Wikipedia.
Yeah, it definitely probably showed you her Wikipedia. If I take off some of these rubber clothes, I can also see her Wikipedia. But yeah, if I'm only going to end up with one, that's cool. It's going to go with my NECA movie figures, much like Dracula. So it looks very cool.
I like his little top hat.
Good friend of the show, Chucky B, picked me up something before the toy show, though. A carded vintage collection figure that I already had, but I wanted to open, and that is Vom Bidom, another Cantina patron.
Okay. This is another situation where you're like holding him close to the camera so he looks bigger than he is?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he's so tiny. Okay.
Yeah, he's very small.
Is that a bow?
No, it's a rifle.
Oh, okay, I see it now. I was like, I've never seen that.
Of refreshment.
Wait. That's very. Is that the blue milk in that cup?
I guess. I wouldn't have thought the blue milk is alcoholic, but
I mean, it might not be. Maybe,
they never.
Maybe you can order non-alcoholic drinks.
Wait, if the blue milk was alcoholic, I think it would make that movie make a little bit more sense than why he was.
I'm sorry, Jarmar. I couldn't hear you over all that crackling.
How's it feel? How's it feel?
Not good.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't do it to the face of the channel.
Oh. Make his square a little bit bigger so his head will
really. Also, I got a couple of things from Amazon this week, which these weren't supposed to come until I think June or something, but I got Shrapnel, Insecticon.
Another cool color.
Yep.
Purple, black,
and then just because this isn't really a toy, but I had to show it off. It's adjacent, and if it wasn't bad enough, I got Transformers the manga, Volume 2. So this is all the Headmasters and Super God Master Force tie-in comics. So
that's a lot of reading in there.
Yeah, and then I think there's just one thing. Yeah, so I got something from Pulse today, and I was pumped to get it. In fact, I sort of got more than one, but and that is the new vintage collection, Return of the Jedi, speeder bike and biker scout, or I guess on here, scout trooper.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
I like
So
they
it
still
came
include
with
the little flight stand thingy.
Yeah. So it came with a carded biker scout, which is cool, which I definitely wanted. But I also wanted another one. So I actually got two. So I do have the biker scout.
That's dope.
And he does look awesome. And so this is the one I opened fully. And then the one that I took the carded figure from. We are recreating the scene where the speeder bike got hot wired by an Ewok. Pop Blue to be specific. But the stand is really cool because you can like maneuver it in all kinds of different ways. It's a really nice piece. I don't know that it was worth the price that it is.
How much was it?
Because it's $45. Yeah. So you take out if you like section it out, this is 15 of it right here with my carded figure. So that means, this bike was 30, the bike in the stand, and it's small. I wanted two off the bat exactly to do with what I did. I will be on the hunt, though, if they drop in price, clearance, warehouse sales, anything like that. I would like to get several speeder bikes, one so I can have more biker scouts, but I'd like to put Luke and Leia on speeder bikes as well and do all kinds of stuff like that. But I will only buy these two at their full price. I'm supporting the line, but there's a limit.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
Yeah. But that's it for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I dig the speeder bike. I'm not gonna lie. $40.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
That hurt my soul.
Yeah.
Again, pull it further away from the camera. I mean, it still looks decently sized, but I don't know if it's because the Ewoks.
It's appropriately sized. I mean, it
is
well within scale. Again, we've got the biker scout, which he does have a really cool neck articulation, so he can get that, looking forward, but yet also, being over. Yeah. So it does look great. I do want more of them, but not at that price. And my Endor set is filling out nicely. I mean, I got the bunker last week. I got these. I have some Ewoks to put up there with them, and I'll get them all on display. So I did not get the ATST. Michael asked me about it this week. I'm still thinking about it. I have one, but I guess it's got messed up legs. I've never opened it, and the older version of it.
Like it has
same
messed up
mold
legs
and everything.
because of the old version, or like you bought one that was defective?
Yeah, that's what.
No, like most of the older versions kind of all suffer from not being able to stand up very well.
I see.
Oh, okay.
And they apparently fixed it for the new one, but it does not have a carded figure. So for me to go right out and get it, I'm like, we'll see.
Figures, like it's not quite worth it, kind of thing.
Right. Especially at $90,
Yeah, that's
because I bought the one that I got, I think at Ollie's for like 12, a couple of years ago. It was a Walmart exclusive Black Series, 3.75. So, I'll support the line with the new stuff that I don't have, but stuff I already have. That's why I didn't buy the Boba Fett Starship that just came out. I would like it, but I know that figure is being carded. Going to be in a future wave, and it's not, the ship itself is not any different than the Empire Strikes Back version that I have, other than the paint deco is different for the Book of Boba Fett version. So again, if I could get it for less than $150, I'd think about it, but it averages $200 to $220, and
God.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm very tired.
You're good. We're done.
How are you just not been sleeping all the time with no power? What could you possibly be doing?
Well, I had to go over to my parents the one night because I needed to shower and stuff. So I stayed in their guest bedroom, and that bed was not very comfortable. So
You can't shower with the lights off?
well, we have a well, so
That would make things impossible.
yeah.
Understand that.
Yeah. No water, no toilet, nothing without electricity.
Wow. I just thought of that. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing what you don't realize, you take for granted with electricity. You're like, well, I'll just, get on my iPad, no Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I would like go into the bathroom, flip on the light, because I've gone through without
Instinctively,
power.
yeah.
It's just, you do it all the time. Gosh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I did too. How's it going, Jedi Hunter? Yeah, so it's been a rough couple nights because either I was here where it was freezing cold because it was like 30 degrees, and no heat, or I was at my parents' where I had heat, but I was in a very uncomfortable bed, so there was no win scenario.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Not gonna read that one. Michael's tired of sealing the flavor. Yep.
Just like yep.
Oh man. Also, I'm gonna have to glue it back together. Anyone who gets the Dracula figure, be careful because the cane is very fragile.
Oh no!
Yeah, the top of it snapped off.
Nothing's worse than breaking something right on the live stream. I did that with the Batman the one time.
Yep. You literally were like, I think I just broke it. I mean, I tried to no sell it, but I was just like, because I had to find where the handle went because it shot off, hit me in the face, and landed on the ground somewhere. But yeah, luckily it's gluable. I just have to be careful when I put it back in his hand, and it's not gonna be posing him like anything crazy. But yeah, I went to put it in, it just like clean snapped right off. I'm like, huh, good old NECA.
Interesting.
Like, glad I didn't pay real. This is one of the few times I didn't pay real money. I paid time.
Yeah.
Good thing they make good
some
moves.
might say would be worth more.
I mean, for what I made, I'd say it wasn't bad.
Good. But I'm just taking in general time.
Yeah, time is worth more.
Not
did
when
any
you don't
of you
have
guys order NECA Turtle Van? No, but if they put it back up, I will after they fucking fixed it and doesn't look stupid anymore.
I haven't even seen it because I was not spending. Was it 200 or
I think it was $250, wasn't it?
I think so.
Who was the $399 one? Oh, that was Super 7.
Super 7 was $399.
That one's never coming out.
Right? I think it was $499, wasn't it?
Oh, $499.
Yeah, it was $449, I thought.
Okay.
So wait, the third party one was how much then?
Two or $300.
Yeah. I thought that one was cheaper than the NECA one.
No, that one was more expensive than NECA, but it was bigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of still want that one, but at the same time, I'm like, the NECA one actually looks good now, so I'm kind of like, maybe I'll just get that one instead.
Yeah, none of you guys like updated a photo of it, so I have no clue.
What do you mean? We didn't update
like hey, here goes a new photo of the NECA van.
I could have swore that either the three of us or me, you, and Wes discussed it one night. Fuck the McFarlane Batmobile.
Who hurt you?
Fucking the people who are like, the Batmobile's better than the Hell Charger. It's $60. Fuck you.
What up? When I'm
children's
old
toy
and
garbage.
Senile, that's Michael's still gonna say, "Fuck that McFarlane Batmobile." His last breath.
Yeah.
Back in my day, you support good quality vehicles.
No, back in my day, they didn't support good quality vehicles. That's why we got a McFarlane Batmobile.
Oh my god!
I just think it's funny people are already trying to scalp that. Like,
oh yeah, because it sold out instantly, so they're like $200, and I'm like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that's $60 anymore.
Yeah,
people will probably spend $350, and they were like, "Well, I won't buy that Hell Charger, but I'll spend $350 on this Batmobile."
Yep.
That's why.
And then 2 weeks later, they'll walk into Target. Yeah, some might say.
Some would say, yeah, because if not, there'll be too many of those McFarlane vehicles that people would have to spend $60 on. And
Jarmar, if I wanted to learn more about how people feel about the secondary market, what would I do?
You would probably go to youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair, or you could just go to youtube.com and just search Modern Toy Fair. Click on the videos tab. sort by like the most recent, and at some point in time it'll be there. I'm not sure if that's
Tomorrow
this
at
week,
11
though.
a.m.
Tomorrow at 11
I'm
a.m.
very
yeah.
impressed
I
by
don't
both
know.
of you. Bravo.
I
I
was
feel
just,
like we.
spoon feeding him, and he still was like,
Yeah, he was
I don't
still
know,
unsure.
man.
He's like,
It'll
I don't know
go
when
up
that video
I
went
don't
up.
remember when we recorded that. Was that last week? Was that the week before?
was-
Was that 3 months ago? I don't
I think
remember.
it was 3 months ago. I can only go by like what a hoodie I'm wearing.
This is true.
this
We
is
can
confusing
go by
for me.
what Nate wearing is the way to do
Yeah.
it. Jeez. But yes, tomorrow's episode 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be the secondary market necessary evil, and we do discuss those type of things. So if you are interested in that topic, tomorrow's episode is for you.
And Michael has some opinions.
I have some opinions. Yeah, some opinions I was very surprised that were not agreed with. Which at this point I shouldn't be, because I feel like every time I'm like, oh, this could be an easy one, they're gonna both agree with me, and then you both don't, and then you infuriate me somehow. And people loved that stupid head sculpt episode. It was comment after comment. They're like, oh, I thought this episode was gonna be boring as fuck, but it was great. And I'm like, I'm glad somebody enjoyed it.
It was funny. I loved it.
Fucking payoff at the end, man.
Oh god, it's like the best long form 35-minute joke. Like we couldn't have planned it better. Like if we had planned it, it would not have come out better than that.
This is true. Let's see. Show us on the ball hinge where they hurt you. Is Nate getting the $250 Batwing?
No.
Didn't you say you had a dusty one or something, right?
I mean, I sold it. I did finally actually sell that. I
remember you showing the dusty one.
Yeah, and that's really what it comes down to.
That was the animated one,
One
wasn't it?
cost. It was the animated one.
Okay. The one.
For me, that one cost way too much, and it's not the original '89 design. If it was the '89 design, I probably would have got it just to put on the wall or something like that. But I'm sure the movie is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to discourage the movie at all, but it's not the classic Batwing that I know. I need to have it roll up in front of the moon and be the bat symbol, and then fall back. So yeah.
Per 2 turtle vans. If you want one for a review, let me know. I will most definitely keep that in mind. Unless they make it so you can just straight up order them. If it's gonna be a year later thing, I might not, but we'll see. But I'll hit you up. Did you guys see the Avengers 60th anniversary Marvel Legends Iron Man Mark 1 went up for pre-order today? It's closed box. How's that not retro bubble carded? Boggles the mind.
That one especially. I would.
It's a Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. I thought for some reason it said MCU, and I'm like, they're not doing that. But yeah, this is the.
But the 60th anniversary figures usually weren't on retro cards. It was just it was when they did the anniversary of Spider-Man. It just happened to be that they did a bunch of retro card waves. Same thing with X-Men. They're allegedly going to do a bunch of retro card waves.
That Iron Man would look sweet.
It would, but I'm just thinking most of the retro wave stuff was based off of an old toy or something along that lines versus just being an Iron Man. I mean, I feel like it should have still had a cooler package than the shitty ones they're doing.
But I think also what they're getting into is maybe our discussion from
last week.
Oh, so if you go on youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair or search youtube.com, search for. Hey,
it's like he wakes up every time he
It's like you've activated him like a sleeper cell.
Yeah. I would do the cool
car
Winter Soldier.
That's what I
words,
pineapple,
but I don't
leopard.
I don't know what they are.
Cheetah.
Yeah.
Django Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Django Fett was probably in there.
Yeah, probably.
And then he said and that's when you cut the episode, because never mind. I was thinking of Django. Never mind.
Because he got his head cut off?
No, I was talking about Django.
Oh, Django Unchained.
Yes. That's where I
I do think it's funny. You saw remnants of the Spider-Verse wave.
Just that one figure, yeah.
Just the one. But that movie now is when? Because it was supposed to be last year.
Yes.
Is it May? Okay. That's
Yeah.
not too bad. I know Guardians figures have hit. Chucky B actually got the whole wave. Some Indiana Jones stuff is leaking out.
I'm so mad. I went to Target because I saw people were getting them. So I'm like, oh, I'll check. They have everything out. That was the only peg that was empty. I took a picture, went to an employee. They said they had just got it today. He went in the back. There's nothing. So someone literally came and bought the entire case, including both indies. And I'm just like, go fuck yourself. I hate you.
But the good thing is,
I did.
It'll get on the secondary market.
Especially because there's people who are like opening it and he's got like a beard on one side but not on the other. So I'd rather get it from like Target or something where it's easy to return versus like. I mean, I guess Big Bad Toy Store is usually pretty like, oh, we'll just give you your money back, but then I have to fucking wait for another one. It's a whole thing.
Wow. You just have like a storm cloud above your head. You're just I know I'm getting the half beard one.
Listen,
and I'm going to laugh really hard.
I just spent almost a full week without power. So, yeah.
Well, it wasn't just you.
Oh, no. Towards the end it was, because guess what? On Monday, I drove up and down my street on the way home, and everyone at one end and the other end had power. It was just like 5 houses in the middle that didn't.
Now I'm wondering if you actually just forgot to pay the electric bill.
No.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. No.
Like, why does everyone else have power?
Yeah, I couldn't understand either, because I'm like, we should all be on, in theory. Like, I can understand if like half the street did and the other half did, like either one side or the other, or like top or the bottom. But the fact that it was like both ends and then us in the middle didn't have it is what made no sense to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Fucking Ohio.
That sucks.
Also, the girl,
what was the pause?
The back to Indiana Jones. The girlfriend checked her Target and they had everyone but Indiana Jones.
As all stores will here in about 2 weeks.
Spirit churches stack up. Light bill took a back. Light bill took a back seat.
See there, whoever said that is on the same wavelength.
But also,
like, I don't need
especially if
electricity
Hasbro charges, I'd rather not have to pay shipping on it. Like, I feel like that's a fair.
Nate's giving you a lot of disapproval.
No. I guess I forget, like, because I'm a Hasbro Premium member, and the only reason I joined Hasbro Premium this time around was because I did the HasLab, and it was going to cost me $30 to ship, and I was like, I might as well just get Premium then, and that's because I don't think about stuff like that, because in my head everybody gets free shipping, but that's not the case, because it used to be like if you spent more than $50 you got free shipping, and most people were spending more than $50 when you were pre-ordering like a wave, not back then when you could get $50 in one figure. Things were a little different, but yeah. So, but lots of new stuff coming, lots of stuff hitting clearance. Like, I bought a bunch of stuff this week that I ended up taking back with my original receipt because Target won't price match, so you gotta. But it more than half off. On a lot of figures that adds up. So.
That was some Mario ones.
Well, that was even just a pretty great sale. And that was I took those back on my original receipt. Dungeons and Dragons were down to half price. Some of the G.I. Joe classified exclusives. Oh, you saw it already?
Yeah, we got advanced. There was an advanced showing up towards Cleveland, and we went, and it was really good.
I meant the cartoon figures, but I'm glad to hear that because I've heard really positive word of mouth on it, and I'm excited for it now. I do want to see it. I don't give a shit about Dungeons and Dragons. But that's what I've kind of taken from this is you don't really need to. If you do, there's cool stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things that if you're into it, it's like that. But if you're not into it, it's a great, just fun, like fantasy action flick. Yeah. With some comedy thrown in.
I love Chris Pine, so I pretty much was already going to go anyway. But yeah, I've heard almost nothing but good things. But I still need to see John Wick, which I've also heard nothing but good things too. So
I'm seeing it Monday now. I was supposed to see it tomorrow, I was supposed to see it today, but because we didn't have power and we had to record the night, I was just like, I can't go see John Wick and do all this. I need to get shit done. So now I'm seeing it Monday. Last month I blew Oh, I thought it was monthly budget by $250, and that was mostly online. This month looks about the same. That's fair. I mean, Mafex just announced that Storm and Nightwing are coming out next month, so I'm excited. That's
Yeah, I had to. I was taking a break away from Premium Bandai, but I was like, I gotta get Orange Piccolo, and then I'm like, well, if I'm getting Orange Piccolo, I might as well get Beast Gohan,
especially get
and
that
then
free shipping.
Right, and then the day after I do that, then they put Android 19 up, and I'm like, oh, because I want that one. Or is it 20? I can't remember.
What? Oh yeah, the fat one.
Yeah,
that's 19.
And it looks so good.
It
looks so good.
I just want, the only thing I want out of the Beast Mode Gohan is they have the Super Saiyan 4 Kamehameha Blast effect, but it's in pink instead of blue. So like that look really cool to have Vegeta and Goku have the same thing but with the different colors.
Oh yeah.
Or no, it's blue instead of pink. That's what it was. And I'm just like, but I really don't want to buy Beast Mode Gohan.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, maybe I'll just wait and someone will sell it on eBay separately or something.
Yeah.
Again, good example for the second party market. It's out here making dreams come true.
I love you, Jarmar.
Oh man. Figma announced a better Guyver figure. I don't know what that is.
You know what Guyver is?
Like MacGyver?
No.
I don't know what Guyver is then now.
I'm Googling.
What is it, Nate?
It was an anime series, and then it got adapted as 2 live-action movies here in the U.S. The first one had Mark Hamill in it, and the second one's way better. It's more like a Japanese monster movie, but superheroes. It's really cool.
Interesting.
It's like a guy that gets like a flesh suit, like a weird organic suit on. I don't remember the plot because they came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
But they were cool, especially the second one because it has more monsters and stuff in it. Yeah, it's awesome. I've seen a little bit of the anime, but not a lot, and I don't really remember it, but I remember it being cool.
Yeah, I kind of want to look it up. Guyver 2 Dark.
I bet you, if you saw it, I bet you'd recognize the costume.
Nope, don't recognize that at all.
Okay.
That may
Fair enough,
have
then.
been a smidgen before my time.
Well, I mean, it definitely was because it was like early. I think, yeah, the anime, but then the movies. I think the first one was like 92, maybe 91.
91, which was the year I was born.
Yeah, and then the second one was probably 93, 94.
I don't. I put Google away. I don't know.
Okay.
Can we get a Patreon tier where Nate wears his skin suit?
Sure, why not? I mean,
you muted yourself, Jarmar. Or you are just fucking with us, but you're not making noises. That's interesting. It's not me, I promise. I didn't do anything. There's a beeping in the background. It's not Jarmar. That's
that came through.
It's
can you hear me now?
Nate who's beeping, not Jarmar.
There you go.
No, yeah, it is. You guys, I didn't know if you guys could hear that or not.
Is that your pager going off?
No, it's my stupid.
It's his pager where he's getting texts about the Guyver anime.
That's funny.
Beep, 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 beep. My basement water pump. It said we had it goes off like every 12 hours. We had a tech come out and look at it because it's like this super pump for my waterproofing. And he's like, "Yeah, you need a new battery." I'm like, "Well, that's cool because I have an extra battery." And I put it in and it didn't work either. And then like my father-in-law came over with his battery tester and they both worked just fine. So it's not the battery. So
fun.
They got to come back out.
I was getting pumped. That's all.
Yeah, that's right. Getting pumped.
Pump you up. Alrighty.
So I went all the way over there and turned it off, and now you're going to be the show's over.
Well, it is. I didn't tell you to turn it off. That was on you. And it's also 11 o'clock, and unfortunately I have to go do a fucking wrestling podcast now after this because it's Thursday. So lucky me. So yeah, if you are on YouTube and enjoyed this live stream, please make sure to
And why wouldn't you?
like and subscribe. Helps us out here on the channel. Lets us know we're doing a good job. Also gets you a bunch of related nonsense in your feed, including reviews, let's poses, live streams, and the podcast. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow so you get notified when we go live. If you want to see more than just the live show, head over to youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair. If you would like to enjoy some of our wonderful t-shirts that we have available, and also other merch, because you can get them on anything from mugs and notepads and stickers, tbow.com/Modern Toy Fair. Get anything from the Modern Toy Fair logo, Neca TMNT, Show Me Your Nips, all sorts of different options. So, also the was it cool or be cool?
Cool become brave.
Cool become
Become
brave
Brave.
shirt.
Cool become brave. It is
available.
out there.
It is available.
Have you seen how many we've sold yet?
It says 2.
2.
Yes.
Okay. So mine didn't go through.
No.
Okay.
So you might, yeah, because you might. I got the, like, after you said your dad bought one, that came through, but I never got the one where you were like, you bought a hoodie and a shirt and all that. I'm like, yeah, that never came through.
Okay.
Yeah, so head over there. Link is in the description below if you're on YouTube. And again, if I haven't already beat this dead horse enough, patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair. You have access to suggesting the weekly fake podcast for Nate. You can go through and get access to each episode of the podcast early. You can get physical prints of the photos I take for the reviews, or you can even join us for the live stream. So check that out. Again, link is in the description below. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram @Modern Toy Fair. I'm probably missing something, but you can check Jarmar out over on metal.tv/Jarmar Games. Nate, do you have anything for us?
I just have a recommendation. Go on over to Prime Video. Whoa, what happened?
What just happened?
Oh, somebody's coming in.
Who the fuck's coming in?
It's the Undertaker.
Jason, get the fuck out of here. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my gosh. I was just going to make a quick recommendation. Go over to Prime Video. Go get the Full Moon channel and watch Vice Academy, which is a legit movie with Ginger Lynn in it. So,
legit?
Yeah, like a real movie.
Not
an
just
actual
softcore.
Are
No,
you
no.
insinuating that her other films that she's won awards for aren't real?
I like that you know
movie.
that
They are
word
very
for-
real.
I don't know if she did. I'm just being funny.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Oh
not
my
so
God.
funny.
I'm
depending
just
on how
not
you
going to
see it.
recommend those on YouTube right now.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Private,
That's okay.
So yeah, and I'll tell you right now, Vice Academy is a terrible movie. It's terrible.
It's good to know.
I had 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray, and I sold it the out of print version for $250. So I'm not mad about it.
Crap.
Yeah,
So
don't blame you.
I watched them; they were terrible, and I thought, well, let's see what these are going for. And I was like, oh my god, yes, please. There you go.
Oh man. All right. Well, on that note, hopefully we see you next week. Same toy time-ish, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching. Think Jarmar froze, unfortunately.
I was trying to make it look like I froze too.
Thanks for bye.